1. Choose your wife carefully because she is responsible for 90% of your happiness or misery. 2. Shake hands hard. 3. If you get into a fight, be the first to hit and hit hard. 4. Surprise your loved one with an absolutely unexpected gift. 5. When you get stuck in traffic, let the cars in front of you go a little while, then go. 6. Avoid smoking. 7. Do not encourage anyone to become a lawyer. 8. Before you marry one of them, propose to her for at least 6 months. 9. Learn how to type on the computer quickly. 10. Don't expect people to respond to your advice that you don't do in the first place. 11. Respect your children's privacy and knock on the door before entering their rooms. 12. Do not buy cheap tools. 13. Accept your children as they are, not as you want them to be. 14. When you play with your children, let them win over you. 15. One day when you get out of the parking garage, pay the car fee for you as a good gesture. 16. Don't waste time answering your critics. 17. Don't trust any politician. 18. Be your wife's best friend. 19. Do not leave your job before you believe in others. 20. When you borrow a car from a friend, fill up the fuel tank before you get it back. 21. Do not let the phone interrupt the important moments of your life, that the phone was found for your convenience, not for the convenience of the caller. 22. Don't go to the supermarket when you are hungry, because you will buy too much. 23. Do not advise anyone when it comes to love, the first work, or the way to dress. 24. Do not pay anyone his wages before his work is done. 25. Do not enter houses of worship that have been spent a lot to build. 26. Do not discuss your material affairs with someone who has a lot more than you or much less than you. 27. Be careful before lending money to your friends, as you may lose both. 28. Do not wonder about the value of your speaker's monthly salary. 29. As soon as your car fuel indicator reaches a quarter, fill it up. 30. Don't make excuses for the lack of time. Your day is the same day as the world Pasteur, Michelangelo, and Mother Teresa. 31. When you want to buy a house, remember 3 important things: location, location, location. 32. Some golden thoughts come to your mind at 3 in the morning. 33. When you find the right job for your ambition and dreams, accept it, whatever the salary. If you do what you need, the salary you want will come later. 34. Go to a professional photographer and take a picture of you and reball every 3 years. 35. Agree on a sign between you and your wife indicating that you love her, and do it in family meetings without anyone noticing you. 36. Never rush when you are driving with your children inside. 37. Do not tell bad jokes in the presence of females. 38. Do not be ashamed to laugh out loud or sing with joy. 39. Always try the clothes you intend to wear at home before you buy them. 40. Do not trust your memory. Write everything on paper. 41. When you lend money to someone, make sure that he is the one who gives it back without asking him for it. 42. Let your punishment be appropriate for the act your children did. 43. Carry a small pocket knife. 44. Don't miss the opportunity to dance with your wife. 45. Everyone loves praise, so do not skimp on it for anyone. 46. Don't expect anyone to know what you want as a Christmas gift if you don't tell them. 47. Be sure to look into the eyes of your interlocutor. 48. Remember that the right price is not what is written on the item, but what is suitable for your budget. 49. Remember, the more you learn, the less you fear. 50. Do not criticize your wife or children in front of others, no matter what happens. 51. Do not condone any wrong behavior by your children. They are your responsibility. 52. In disputes, remember that as soon as you lose your morals in speaking and discussing, you have also lost your rights. 53. Do not apologize for your fierce defense of your principles, morals, or the safety of your family. 54. When you disagree with your wife, treat your current dispute and do not open old files. 55. Spread your knowledge and teach the people around you what you know, for this is the only way to immortality. 56. Once you have a car, take a picture of it and keep it. 57. When you are a guest in a restaurant, do not order anything more expensive than the order of your host. 58. Once you have your photos, write down the names of the people who appear in them. 59. Do not disclose your personal or financial information unless it is necessary to do so. 60. A man's wealth is not measured by what he wears, but by what his wife wears. 61. Every year go somewhere you've never been before. 62. Do not ask a barber if you need a haircut or not. 63. In exams, answer the easy questions first. 64. Buy a small photocopier and take it with you everywhere. 65. Don't sleep until you decide 3 things you want to do tomorrow. 66. Sometimes you have to give more than you should in order to get more than you deserve. 67. Don't allow anyone to underestimate you. 68. At the beginning of each school year, take a picture of your children. 69. When you hear praise for a friend you know, tell him so. 70. Do not hesitate to do what you think is right. 71. Do not allow your children or grandchildren to call you by your first name. 72. Tell your wife how great she looks every day. 73. Do not sleep late if you are keen on your day. 74. Do not criticize your wife in front of your children, no matter what happens. 75. To embarrass someone who has offended you, do a good job with their children. 76. Write the quotes you love and put them somewhere you can see them all the time. 77. Pamper your wife, but do not spoil your children. 78. Always keep your passport valid. 79. Get to know your children's teachers. 80. Marry someone who is of your social and economic level or who is a little lower than you. 81. Remember, your success tomorrow depends on your work today. 82. Do not write anything that you do not want anyone else to read, even in your diary. 83. If you borrow something more than $200,000, buy it. 84. No matter how far the differences between you and your wife may be, do not sleep without her closeness. 85. Do not marry a woman in the hope that she will change later. 86. Stand up when someone older than you enters a room you are in. 87. Permanent rest later needs a little fatigue now. 88. Once you like someone, tell them, sometimes we can only do that once. 89. When you enter a room or a meeting, enter as if you own the place. 90. When everyone is silent in shame, get up and express your opinion. 91. Laugh out loud. 92. Remember, foolishness is to think of a question and not ask it. 93. Walk daily for half an hour. 94. Learn how to wear a bow tie. 95. Let your watch be 5 minutes earlier than the real time. 96. Be natural and stay away from fake. 97. Learn how to refuse, but don't get used to it. 98. Leave the discussion about trivial matters. 99. Leave a good trail wherever you go. 100. Judge your neighbors by their behavior among themselves. 101. Beware before you lend money to your friends, you may lose both. 102. Do not trust your memory, write everything on paper. 103. When you want to buy a house, remember 3 important things: location, location, location. 104. Do not pay anyone his wages before his work is done. 105. Choose your wife carefully because she is responsible for 90% of your happiness or unhappiness. 106. Spread your knowledge and teach the people around you. This is the only way to immortalize. 107. Do not delay in your sleep if you are keen on your day. 108. Do not leave your job before you believe in others. 109. When you borrow a friend's car, fill it with fuel before returning it. 110. Do not let the phone interrupt the beautiful moments of your life, but it is found for your convenience, not for the comfort of the caller. 111. In disagreements, remember that once you lose your manners in speaking and discussing, you have lost your rights. 112. Never argue with a policeman. 113. When your mother says you will regret doing that, you'll probably regret it. 114. Do not make a decision while angry. 115. Rely on God but close your door well. 116. Be brave, and if you are not, pretend that no one will notice the difference. 117. Learn how to listen. Hidden opportunities need a strong ear. 118. Do not deprive others of hope, for this may be all they have. 119. When you come across a good book, buy it even if you haven't read it. 120. Do not share a man who failed 3 times. 121. Smile, it does not cost you anything, but it is not worth the money. 122. Encourage your children to work in their spare time as soon as they are 16. 123. Do not believe everything you hear, do not spend everything you have, and do not sleep as much as you wish. 124. Pamper your wife, but not your children. 125. If you borrow something more than twice, buy it. 126. Stay away from suspicious places because bad events only happen there. 127. The failure to spend his money is a failure in everything in his life. 128. When someone asks you a question you don't like, smile and say, "Why do you want to know?" 129. Surprise an old friend with a surprise call. 130. Everyone you meet has something special, try to learn it. 131. Record the voice of your father and mother laughing. 132. Do not lose your temper, self-confidence, or car keys. 133. Do not expect your children to listen to your advice and your situation is dire. 134. If you enter a fight, be the first to strike and strike hard. 135. Accept your children as they are and not as you want them to be. 136. Be your wife's best friend. 137. Never say that you do not have enough time. All the great ones had a day of 24 hours and did not increase. 138. Leave next to your bed a pencil and a white paper as some golden thoughts touch your mind at 3 in the morning. 139. Everyone loves praise, so do not skimp on anyone. 140. When you are a guest at a restaurant, do not ask for anything more expensive than your host's order. 141. When you play with your children, let them win over you. 142. One's wealth is measured not by what one wears, but by what one's wife wears. 143. Do not ask a barber if you need a haircut or not. 144. Remember, your success tomorrow depends on your work today. 145. Do not criticize your wife in front of your children no matter what happens. 146. When you enter a room or meeting, enter as if you own the place. 147. Learn how to refuse but do not get used to it. 148. When everyone is ashamed to shut up, get up and express your opinion. 149. Let your watch be 5 minutes earlier than the real time. 150. Don't put time in responding to your critics. 151. Do not trust any politician. 152. Don't discuss your material matters with someone who owns much more or much less than you. 153. Stand up when someone older than you enters the room you're in. 154. In order to embarrass someone who has offended you, do a good job with their children. 155. Stay away from smoking.